Good day, everyone. This is Mark Vello, and you're listening to Headline News. After passing a $1.9 trillion bill, U.S. government seeks trillions more in spending. The U.S. House of Representatives recently passed a $1.9 trillion epidemic aid bill, and the Biden administration is still seeking a massive spending bill to supply the funding needs for U.S. roads, bridges, and other infrastructure areas. On Sunday, February 28th, U.S. media reported that Biden and his team have begun discussions with members of Congress on the outline of a possible infrastructure package, which officials say comes after Texas suffered a major energy and water shortage, providing an opportunity for a sustained infrastructure spending deal. The infrastructure is not built to withstand these extreme weather conditions, said Liz Sherwood Randall, a Homeland Security aide to the president. We know that we can't just react to extreme weather events. We need to plan for them and prepare for them. Industry expects the Biden administration to continue to push the priority agenda demanded by the left progressive wing of his party. During his presidential candidacy, Biden called for spending $2 trillion over 4 years to invest in clean energy infrastructure and promote electric vehicles and high-speed rail, but the White House has not ruled out a higher spending price tag. White House Press Secretary Jen Psaki said on February 25th that so far the spending scale for the next round of bills has not been determined, and she hinted that the amount of spending could be higher than expected because of the many entries. He's been a long fan of investing in infrastructure, long outdated, long overdue, I should say, but he also wants to do more on caregiving, help our manufacturing sector, and do more to strengthen access to affordable health care, Psaki said. On February 17th, Biden met with 10 senior leaders of the AFL-CIO and other unions at the White House, and the Washington Post reported that the union leaders asked Biden to approve up to $4 trillion in infrastructure spending, citing it as the estimate of the American Society of Civil Engineers. Congressional Republicans have protested that several current spending bills are creating sizable deficits and that new programs will add more burdens. According to recent data from the Treasury Department, the U.S. budget deficit reached a record $736 billion between October of last year and January of this year, an 89% increase compared to the same period last year. The industry expects that the $1.9 trillion epidemic spending bill entering the congressional process will continue to add trillions to the budget deficit. With more opposition to the spending bill expected, some Democrats are urging to bypass the divided Congressional Republican Party to address broader priorities requested by interest groups. The Associated Press notes that the White House may propose a new massive spending package in March. White House backs investigation into sexual harassment allegations against New York Governor Andrew Cuomo. White House Press Secretary Jen Psaki said Sunday, February 28th, that President Biden supports an independent investigation into sexual harassment allegations against New York Governor Andrew Cuomo. There should be an independent review looking into these allegations, Psaki said in the CNN interview, which she said the administration supports, and we believe it should move forward as quickly as possible. Charlotte Bennett, 25, a former Cuomo aide, told the New York Times in a report published Saturday, February 27th, that Governor Cuomo sexually harassed her last year before she resigned last November. Lindsey Boylan, another former Cuomo aide, recently reiterated her own allegations that the governor had sexually harassed her. Cuomo denied the woman's claims and called for an external review after Ms. Bennett's comments. Charlotte should be treated with respect and dignity. So should Lindsey, Psaki said. Prior to that, Cuomo was involved in a New York nursing home incident in which he was accused of sending 9,000 coronavirus patients to nursing homes, and was also cited by a New York State Democrat representative for concealing the number of deaths in the nursing home outbreak. On Saturday, February 27th, Cuomo asked the New York State Attorney General and Chief Appeals Court Judge to co-appoint an independent counsel to investigate two allegations of sexual harassment. There must be a truly independent investigation to thoroughly review these troubling allegations against the governor, and I stand ready to oversee that investigation and make any appointments necessary, said New York State Attorney General Letitia James. I urge the governor to make this referral immediately. The impeachment investigation of Cuomo is still moving forward in the New York State Assembly. This concludes today's broadcast. Thank you for your time, and stay tuned for the next headline news.